Hello there. Welcome back to the Incline, and I am here with Andrea. Andrea is the owner of Rapid Gourmet, right, Andrea?
Definitely.
Let the viewers know on the Incline where we're located right now.
We are at Platinum Spa and Event Space in wonderful Conyers, Georgia.
Yes. So this is a spot. So, of course, I met Andrea at the New Black Wall Street Market in Stonecrest, Georgia. And she has some of the most delicious gourmet meals and soup starters, right? Juices, spices.
Jams.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
And so Andrea told me that she also is in so many other places. So I thought I would interview you here, right? This is like a hidden gem.
Yes.
So tell us more.
Facility opened up in December, so it's less than 6 months, and it's just a wonderful establishment that you can come and just rejuvenate, refresh, and reset.
So what is your part? What do you do here?
Well, guess what? I feed people, and
she does,
and I feed them well. That is my passion. I love to bring wonderful, healthy, all natural food to the marketplace, to our community. Mm-hmm. And as a spa, you want healthy meals. Nothing against a fried pork chop, but that's not the thing you want after you've had your Vichy shower, your massage, you sat in the whirlpool. You don't, because you can easily spend 8 hours here. As you've seen from the tour, there are many things to see.
Yes, lovely place.
Yes, so I am involved. I provide the food. I run the dining room. And it's a small, intimate spot, and we get some spa meals and some various offerings. And my focus is to make them delicious, all natural, and absolutely healthy.
Well, so if my husband and I came here to Platinum, we would do what? Check in. What is the process to get to, the whole ambiance, the experience, and the meal?
It's wonderful. You can choose whatever package you want.
Okay.
Hopefully you'll decide to have some food too, because, you don't want your stomach grumbling when you get all these great services. And at some point we can arrange it that you can have your meal. So you can go and maybe you might start with pedicures or massages. You saw the couples retreat, the hut outside. You might do that. And one of the beautiful sights I saw were just these couple of couples walking hand in hand, holding hands, walking down that garden path, coming to the dining room in their robes. How wonderful is that? Because how many places you get to have a gourmet meal in your robe? So they'll come in here. They do need to pre-order, so we are prepared for them. Decide what they want. We have the offerings, etc. Today we are having salmon. I'm having a vegetarian meal, and decide what they have, and then we'll have it here for them all set up.
So, Andrea, tell the viewers more about Rapid Gourmet. How did you start your business?
I was inspired by my father. I am from a family of cooks and food producers. I have a sister who has a hot sauce company. I have another sister who has been a home economics teacher. That's what they had back in the day. I sometimes think they need to bring that back because people don't understand food, especially the young people, and everything is so quick and fast and, not nutrient dense enough. So my sister Margarita, she taught home economics for about 42 years and retired a home ec teacher and represented our area throughout the world. So I had those inspiration, and my thing is I always love to cook and create. Just feeding people, having the party, the special events. That's where I'm in my element, and coming up with signature events. So
wonderful.
Because it's all about the memories. No matter what we have, it can be taken from us, it can be gone, but what remains are the memories in the highest moments and in the lowest depth of our whatever we're dealing with.
So your father really instilled in you healthy eating, your family.
Yeah, I think it's our culture. I'm originally from the Caribbean, and we did, he was the type of person in his generation, they didn't even have stuff on fridge. Everything was cooked.
Fresh.
We don't have that luxury today, in reality, and I'm fully aware of that.
I grew up like that
Yeah,
too.
yeah, but
Just
yeah.
cooking from the earth.
Yes. Because they say if we all go back to our grandparents' diet,
My grandparents.
would be much healthier. Whether it was on the farm, in the country, etc. Because we're thinking we are the sophisticated ones right now, but we've missed a few things along the way.
Sure. So tell us more about this meal.
Okay.
So this is one of the staple meals here at Platinum, right?
Yes.
So talk about this a little bit. This looks scrumptious.
Yes, this is one of our spa meals.
Yes, and you can see.
What you will be eating is baked potatoes, roasted salmon, and also asparagus served with, slice of fresh lemon. And feel free if you like a squeeze of lemon on your salmon.
Okay.
So this is delicious, but still low cal. And you can feel fortified. You've gotten your nutrients, you've gotten your protein, but not a lot of fat and grease or heaviness.
Especially in the South, right? There's a lot of cooking with a lot of grease, a lot of sodium, saturated fats.
Yes, and I believe in sea salt. You just sprinkle a little bit because everybody's taste is different. And with my products too, quite a few of my products, I don't even incorporate salt because sometimes you have a situation where one person says, "Oh, this is so salty," and this other person says, "That's not enough salt." So I believe in having foods and options where people can customize. And that's what I do with our gift line too. And as you see right here, try it in a minute. This is one of our juices.
Absolutely. I think I'll pour mine.
Yes.
So talk about that too. I know that you see she has like a range of items that she has developed and she's wrapping her arms around them, from soup starters to spices to different quick meals that you can make. And she also has her juice line.
Yes.
So talk about Rapid Gourmet juices.
Well, we have a line of juices and they are very popular. Again, we focus on all natural. Yes, and you like to shake it.
Shake it.
Yes. Get all that good stuff in
We'll
there.
do that.
Yes.
Shake it up.
Make sure
So what is this one? What's the one that I'm drinking?
Ginger pineapple. And the reason why we want you to shake it is because it has a real ginger.
Okay.
And we do not add stabilizers and other things that keep it all looking. So natural stuff, there might be a bit of separation.
Sure.
But believe it or not, just to shake it is much better than, having all those preservatives in your body. We do not use, preservatives for the most part in our products. To your health, Crystal. And this is
very good. This is one of my favorite, by the way.
Good.
The ginger pineapple.
Yes. And they are available like you at Wall Street where they're on the weekends and people love them too. So that's ginger mixing with pineapple. It's very, very refreshing. And both ginger and pineapple have great health benefits. Ginger will help you with inflammation. Right. Yeah, it helps you with digestion. So does pineapple. Pineapple has a lot of bromelain, and it's found close to the skin and in the core. And unfortunately, some people will throw that away. Oh, it's hard. You're throwing away the healthiest part.
Absolutely.
And
I learned that from a nutritionist. I mean, she uses just about everything from fruits and vegetables.
Yes.
It's amazing to watch it because we were taught to throw away the hard part.
It's moving from health to super process. Like people, it concerns me that kids can only think of fish in cubes and steaks breaded. They see the head and they gross out.
That's true.
You don't have fish swimming around as sticks and cubes in the sea. And it's very important that our children know the real deal and where their food comes from. Right.
And how to take care of their food and how to grow food. There's so many of us, I would say, suburbanized, right? Who don't really know how to grow food, cherish food, understand the health benefits of certain types of food, right?
I don't even know what real food tastes like because, your tongue gets accustomed to what you're fed all the time.
This is true.
And when you taste, like if you go and you taste a real chicken that was just raised without all the shots to get it to go from egg to chicken in 3 weeks, you know, you find, oh, this doesn't taste like the chicken I'm accustomed to. So we have to give ourselves an opportunity. I'm a big fan of farmers markets. I will support a lot of local farmers because that is the real deal. You know, it's a daily investment in your health and well-being. And I will do meal prep. I will do meals. I'll do signature events, but I want to make.
You see, she loves what she does.
Yes,
right.
I want to make it enjoyable and memorable, and you know, people can engage in healthy eating, and it's possible. It's definitely possible.
So, what are some of the places where people can find you? I know, like you said, you're at the New Black Wall Street Market. You're here at Platinum, right? This beautiful, beautiful spa, and it's so elegant here. So you have to come. It's in Conyers, Georgia. Where are some of the other locations?
Well, let me tell you about a new project that I just started this month, as a matter of fact. And I'm so excited. We're in Buckhead at UTK Uptown Kitchen. And that's a collaboration with the Uptown Kitchen Partnerships. They have a lot of real estate and restaurants in Buckhead. And the project is to bring together small entrepreneurs and people from all over the world who cook and create.
Nice.
And it is awesome. So I'm a part of a team of 7 in-house chefs. And this is the brainchild of Johanna Solomon. And she has been in the Metro Atlanta area for years and years, working with food entrepreneurs. She worked with the Atlanta Underground Market, and now Chow Atlanta, which is an underground monthly dining experience. I go and I volunteer and I work with them, and sometimes I'm the chef there.
Wonderful.
And it's just amazing that you can get food from all over the world. Just recently they had from Burma, from Rhodesia, from Nigeria, just authentic stuff. When it comes to community and culture, that's so important to me, and that's why I support them. So if you're looking for that experience, we're going to, we opened up in May.
Okay.
And you'll be there every weekend. You'll have at least 3 chefs from around the world, and you can get to sample their food. So I'm just so loving that. You want a night out, something different.
Yeah.
You can experience that. As I mentioned earlier, I also love farmers market.
She's so talented. Can you tell? And she loves the community, right? You love being involved in the community, teaching health and wellness in the community, right?
And we need to start early. So I do farmers markets. I've done many, but time-wise, it has limited me how many I can go. But I do the one at Emory because it's a wonderful market, and they believe in sustainability. They don't use a lot of plastics. They teach that. As they say, Barry White said it best: practice what you preach. And they really do that. So, they have fellows, and they are really serious about saving our planet and our environment, because we know that all this is even affecting where we get our fish, the salmon, the ocean. The ocean's being polluted with all these plastic bags. And you see some businesses are now being a little bit more conscious and trying to cut down on it, and encourage people to use paper or reusable bags, etc.
Right.
So,
and recycling too.
Yes,
right. We want to promote more recycling, not just throwing it over into the garbage.
And it's all about health.
So let's not forget about these juices. I think we stopped at the ginger pineapple that I have here in my lovely glass.
Yes.
But what are some of the other flavors that you have?
Others. This is a mango citrus tea. The base is a green tea again. It's very, very healthy for you. It has a lot of health.
We have a hibiscus tea made from the hibiscus flower. It's also called sorrel. It's bright red, filled with antioxidant. We have a lavender blueberry, just very delicate, with some culinary lavender. We have a turmeric tea. We have a ginger turmeric pineapple. And then we also have a lemongrass juice. So we try not to have things cookie cutter, just things that, one of my things I say, I want to create a party in your
They
mouth.
all sound so refreshing and delicious, right?
I want to tantalize your taste buds.
What is your favorite?
Oh,
out of
it's like
all of the
it's like
juices that
your
you have.
children. No, let me skip on that and tell you about the jam.
The jams, she does. She has lovely jams. We don't have them here on the table right now, but you do have some delicious jams that she would like to share with you.
Yes, some of the jams. We have a pear cherry preserve, and we have pumpkin orange spice. With that, the pumpkin is roasted and mixed with apples. And you don't have to just have pumpkin spice in October and November. You can have it all year round. Check with Rapid Gourmet. We also have a tomato basil chili that pairs very well with savory items. That and the Vidalia ginger. Now, how fun is it that we're able to have a Vidalia ginger jam with Vidalia onions from Vidalia, Georgia?
There you go.
You don't get more southern than that, okay? And that, being here in the South in Georgia, you learn so much about the culture, and some people just love their chow chows. So, and there are at least 500 versions of chow chow. So, a Vidalia ginger can be 501, and we're not talking about the jeans.
Right.
But you can use it as a chow chow, have it on your table. It pairs well with chicken, on fish, burgers, sliders. If you want to learn more about how to use them, because, we're not just going to give you your basic stuff. We're going to take it up a few notches. You can go to our website at rapidgourmetonline.com.
Wonderful.
rapidgourmetonline.com. And then, you can just hover over and get an idea of how to use if you're not the creative sort.
So, Andrea, for those who would like to get into a similar business, are there any gems that you can share with the Incline viewers?
Yes.
Any motivations? I know that it's not always easy. You see Andrea, she's smiling, she's excited, but she is a business owner, right? And so it takes a lot, right, to sustain. Can you, for those who are just out there, they may be struggling and just needing some extra oomph, some support in what they're doing, what can you tell them?
Okay. Passion is the start, but it takes more than passion. It's a lot of hard work, but you have to be committed and willing to see it to the end. I know with me, when I first started out, I was so into just cooking and creating products and, making perfect gifts to give to people. And I didn't realize the importance of marketing and having your marketing plan. Because how are you going to get these wonderful products in the hands of people? How are you going to get the food in the mouth? How are you going to get this meal prep to a customer? And I just gravitated to doing what I love to do, which is to cook and create. But these are these twins, and you cannot ignore one.
Very
you
true.
You have to bring both of them to the forefront. So yes, create a fantastic product or do a fantastic service. But the build it and they will come is more of a movie.
True.
You really
totally agree with that. And you hear people saying that, and it's just not true.
Yeah, it's like they will just find me. No, you have to put a lot of work into do that, and consistency and showing up.
Because networking, is a big deal.
Yes.
If you don't have the marketing dollars yet, you got to get out and network, right?
And there are some organizations that are willing to help you. I kind of refer to it and use the analogy. It's like growing a garden. You have to plant the seeds. Are the seeds going to sprout the next day? No, you can't go picking oranges if you just put in a little, seedling yesterday. You have to nurture it. You have to keep planting more seeds. You might have to add some straw, some fertilizer. And of course, you got to water it on a daily basis. You might have to get out and trim and prune back, because one of the things I heard too, for a plant to get stronger and healthier, you got to cut back in some areas. So sometimes think about that in your business too. Right. You might have to do something or readjust how you did something in order to move forward and to have growth. And don't be one of these people who think that you know everything. Seek mentors. Seek friends. As the new Black.
Don't be afraid to ask other entrepreneurs questions who are in your field, right?
And then you could even learn from people who are not in your field, because a good idea is a good idea.
Sure.
Bristol is also a fantastic entrepreneur, and we're a bunch of entrepreneurs that we help each other, because no one person, no matter how hard driving you are, how hard you work, how many hours, you're not going to know everything.
Very true.
But then there is a law of give and take, a spiritual law. You can't always just take. You have to be willing to give too. And that's how you will progress and make progress and prosper. That's how the double P happens. Not only take, but you got to give.
I love it. Thank you, Andrea. And I'm sure that the viewers on the Incline have really enjoyed this segment. And we will see you the next time. Bye.
Happy eating from Rapid Gourmet.